When was the last time you saw a new tech gadget or article of clothing that you just needed to have at that moment? What about the latest stock news? Need to get on the rocket ship to the moon, right? We've all had moments where we've been caught in the moment and spent money we didn't have or invested money that we couldn't afford to lose just to get on the hype train. Let's look at how the fear of missing out is keeping you in the poorhouse. What is FOMO? The fear of missing out, or FOMO, is a recent mental phenomenon that has gained traction thanks to social media. It's anxiety that you might be possibly missing out on an event, product, or some other activity. It's prominent in social media, where a user might see pictures or videos of their friends out and having a good time, and the user feeling left out. It's not just limited to missing out on fun social activities. FOMO can also arise from seeing products either in person or online, and having a feeling of being empty if one doesn't make the purchase to feel good about themselves. It can also happen in our investing journey, where a stock tip leads into the news, and everyone scrambles to get in on the profits. Think GameStop and AMC back in 2021. The main theme around FOMO is the feeling that one is missing out and tries to get in at an inopportune time to try and not miss out on the next big thing. The end result is usually feelings of emptiness in the soul and a lighter wallet. How FOMO leads to financial hardship. There are several different ways that FOMO can lead to worsening financial conditions for yourself. Let's see the different effects of FOMO. Impulse purchases. This is probably the most prominent effect with FOMO. When we scroll through Instagram or Facebook or some other social media platform, we are inundated with hundreds of ads for products and services. The ads show people are initially looking down or empty, and then they get the particular product or service. Then the end results show those same people as happy. It's a simple, yet clever ploy to get you to buy their services. If you're down and miserable, buy our product to feel better. What makes it worse is that these companies run ads for a limited time with a limited offer to try and create a sense of urgency. If you don't buy now, you'll pay more later if you want the product. It's a clever yet almost devious way to get people to open their wallets prematurely. Overspending on social events. If you're a homebody and don't care about going out, this one won't affect you too much. If you're a social butterfly and need to be at every event, this one could cause you to overspend on attending so many different events. There may be singles events, concerts, talks, parties, etc. that you want to attend. Many of these events have a ticket cost or a food cost or some other kind of cost to attend. If your life consists of attending all these events, it could come at a heavy price to your wallet, all in the name of being noticed. Debt accumulation. As the cost of buying goods and services goes up and attending different events pile up, you can get to a point where your expenses surpass your ability to pay for them, leading you down a path of debt. With debt, you are robbing yourself of the present by paying for the past. The more you fall down this pit of FOMO, the greater your debt will become, further reducing your financial stability. Bad investments. Let's look back at 2021 when GameStop and AMC were popping off. When news got out that GameStop and AMC were going crazy on the stock market, everyone wanted in on the action. Whether it was to stick it to Wall Street or try to make a quick buck, everyone got in. The reality is that when things settled down, many people that had no business going into stocks to begin with lost a lot of money. It doesn't even have to be restricted to that instance. For several decades, people have been wanting to get in on the action of different stocks, as they see others making tons of money. While the stock market can be a place to build great wealth, if you go in blindly thinking you'll make millions, you are sorely mistaken. The stock market isn't for your average person. Most people would be better off buying into a mutual fund or an ETF and allowing a professional to manage the investments. Overcoming FOMO and taking control of your finances. Now we know that FOMO can cause great financial distress in our lives if we allow it to control us. How can we overcome FOMO? Let's explore more. Mindfulness and self-awareness. When you start getting feelings of needing certain products or services, or feel the need to attend an event just so you don't miss out, take a moment to reflect what will it actually bring you. Will it satisfy a need in your life, or are you just wanting to fit in? For most situations, it's going to be the latter. You don't really need a 7th pair of jeans or your 50th shirt that's a slightly different color. You also don't need a new cologne when you already have 5 on your dresser. That friend group that wants to party every weekend probably isn't the best fit for you. Yes, I get you need to relax every now and then, but partying every weekend is tiresome. Take some breaks every now and then, or find another friend group that helps you become a better version of yourself instead of getting drunk every Friday night. Setting financial goals. If you've been a follower of mine for some time, you know that I like to push for setting goals and healthy habits for your finances. It can be applied to any aspect of your life, but I like to focus on money habits. If you don't have financial goals set for yourself, you will easily become a victim to FOMO and will blow your finances out of the water. Setting financial goals gives you a target to aim at in terms of where you want to be. Once you have a direction to go towards, anything that doesn't help you get to that goal should be swept aside. If an event or product doesn't help you get to your goal, it shouldn't be considered for any kind of spending. I'm not saying you can't have fun, just make sure that you can fit it within your current finances. Build a support network. We are only as good as our friend group. The old saying goes, you are the average of the 5 people you hang out with the most. Make sure you choose friends that are on the upward trend and can build you up. If your friend group tries to get you to hang out and party every weekend, or tries to get you to spend money you don't have, they aren't friends you want to have around. They will drag you down and will prevent you from reaching your goals. Find friends that understand your goals and want to support you in any way they can. The more you surround yourself with good friends, the more successful you will be. Practice gratitude. I wrote an email about this recently in my free newsletter, which you should sign up for using the link in my description. Practicing gratitude brings about a whole plethora of benefits. First, it helps reduce your stress hormones and cortisol levels. As your cortisol levels reduce and your stress reduces, you become healthier, as your body can relax from its constant state of stress. As your body gets healthier, your brain becomes healthier too, as it's better able to regulate your hormones, and also makes you smarter, as you can approach problems from a state of focus instead of chaos. Finally, giving thanks changes your mood to become more positive, making you a much better person to deal with. No one wants to work with grumpy, so practice gratitude and become happier. FOMO can lead you down a path of financial ruin. From impulse spending to bad investment choices to racking up tens of thousands in debt, FOMO can set you back from where you want to go in a hurry. If you practice mindfulness, gratitude, and create a goal for yourself, you will be able to combat FOMO effectively. If you enjoyed this video, then be sure to watch my other video on the 8 mindless ways you burn money. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.